Alabama's WVUA News at 10.
Good evening, I'm Daniel Sparkman. The city of Northport is taking steps toward reviewing the operations of its police department. The city approved a search for a firm or consultant to conduct the audit. Northport Police is the largest employer of the city. According to City Council President William Tunnell, the city is not conducting a review because of any specific controversies or incidents.
Occasionally you're going to hear both accolades and complaints from citizens. I would say that no citizen complaint has initiated any of this process.
Tunnell says the city hopes to fix any deficiencies the study may find. Turning now to the Crime Watch this evening, the murder trial of an Alabama man accused of killing his wife on their honeymoon continued this afternoon. Gabe Watson is charged with killing his wife while scuba diving on their honeymoon in 2003. Prosecutors tried to prove that the 26-year-old Tina Thomas Watson didn't die in a diving accident as her husband Gabe has claimed. Prosecutors say Watson killed his bride of 11 days to collect the insurance money. Today's testimony focused on the couple's dive computers. Watson has already served 18 months in prison in Australia, where he pled guilty to manslaughter charges. It's been nearly 1 month since a deadly tornado ripped through parts of Jefferson County, and this time of year, some people don't anticipate strong storms, which means less preparation. WVUA's Taylor Sanders tells you what things could make a difference during a storm.
There's a lot of people that don't take it serious. Because, I mean, like, the city got affected, but there's a lot of places in the city that didn't.
That's why Governor Robert Bentley has declared this Severe Weather Awareness Week in hopes of helping Alabamians understand the importance of being prepared.
I wasn't really prepared because we get tornado warnings all the time, but we really don't take it that serious. But I really don't know how you really can prepare for it because it's not really a safe place.
But weather prevention experts say things like these weather radios can set you back about $70 that can play an essential role in saving your life.
It's important to have those things because that's how you're going to sustain yourself. If you would just kind of put yourself in the scenario, if you're without power for a day or 2 or 3, what am I going to need? So I will have something to eat or something to drink or something just in case you have to then go to a shelter for an extended period of time.
And for Michael Thomas, a longtime resident of Holt, being prepared was his first thought after the storms in April.
This is my storm shelter that we did not have before the storm, but as you can see we do now. We have it equipped with our first aid kit, our generator, our chainsaw, children's helmets, water, flashlight and batteries, and we hope to be a whole lot safer this time.
And he believes others should be ready too.
It is very important to be prepared. I can't stress that enough, and the people that are not prepared should really start thinking hard about it.
Reporting in Tuscaloosa, Taylor Sanders, WVUA News.
Severe weather experts say things like having a weather radio and generator are key in being prepared. You can pick both of those things up at your local hardware store. You may soon choose to change your route if you travel. According to oil experts, gas prices are at an all-time high. The national average for gas is now $3.56, but has reached as high as $4 per gallon in some states. WVUA reporter Jennifer Edwards spoke with a local oil expert on why this is happening and what we can expect for the future.
From $3.44 per gallon to $3.55 per gallon, drivers in West Alabama say they're concerned about the high gas prices.
It still hurt my pocket with a 4-cylinder. I can imagine with an 8-cylinder. It hit that $5 range, so I think everybody's going to be walking pretty soon.
You know, you don't run to the store as much. You try to get a little bit more smarter about when you shop and when you need things and how many times you make trips back and forth.
According to oil expert Peter Clark, the rise in gas prices in the past few days has little to do with oil and more to do with Iran.
Things have been heating up in Iran with their threat to cut oil off to England and France, and so the price of oil has started to move upward.
You may be complaining that gas prices are too high, but according to oil expert Peter Clark, they're only going to go up from here.
How high it's going to go, I have no clue. My gut feel is things will finally calm down. The Iranians have to sell oil. They can't just arbitrarily cut Europe off without having someplace else to sell it.
Clark also says this may not be the end to the roller coaster ride. He says when warmer weather moves in, the price will go up because summer-grade gas sells for more money. Reporting in Tuscaloosa, Jennifer Edwards, WVUA News.
And you can learn more about gas prices in Alabama by going to WVUATV.com and click on numbers and links. And new at 10 tonight, the University of Alabama is rewarding students who just park where they're supposed to. UA is offering $100 scholarships to 5 students who have no citations or warnings. You would think it wouldn't be so difficult to be eligible, but Travis Leader says parking can be a struggle for students.
Who says parking on campus is so difficult?
I may be a little inconvenienced today and have to park a little bit farther away than I want, but I can park legally in my zone between 2 white lines and not create a hazard.
Obviously not enough students park legally. Out of nearly 18,000 students with parking decals, less than half were eligible. But Desposito says it can be done.
While I will agree that sometimes parking can be a challenge, there is available parking on campus and it can be done safely and legally.
Back when I was a student, I would have been ineligible for this scholarship as well because I parked here on the last day of school studying for a final. I walked to class instead of driving to my own parking lot. I got a citation, and here are some other people's stories.
One semester I had over $500 in parking tickets, and the same semester my sister had about that much too, so my parents had to end up paying nearly $1,000 in parking tickets.
He got a ticket on the first week of class, and for the entire rest of the semester he used to just take the same ticket and put it underneath his windshield washer, and he didn't get another ticket until the end of the year.
And there may be a reason why some have tickets and why some don't.
You know, if you had a test or you need to be in class, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, and sometimes that's worth the $50.
My philosophy is if there's no parking, no class.
Reporting in Tuscaloosa, Travis Leader, WVUA News.
I don't know if parents would agree with that. The new program is called the Positive Parking Incentive Scholarship. 5 new recipients will be awarded every semester. Academy Award winner Sidney Poitier celebrated his 86th birthday today. The Florida native has achieved a lot throughout his lifetime. He is well known for his Best Actor Oscar, which he won at the 1963 Academy Awards. Poitier was the first African American to win this award, making history in the film industry. Students at the University of Alabama shared their appreciation for the doors he opened.
Sidney Poitier and people like Sidney Poitier have definitely given young black people who want to pursue film and acting a blueprint, you know, and so this is the blueprint that you follow. It may not be easy, but it's achievable.
He broke barriers at the time when there weren't very big, there really wasn't any African American actors, and if there were, you weren't hearing about them.
The 84th Academy Awards will premiere this Sunday night. And the University of Alabama Residents Show Choir showed off tonight in a benefit concert. The concert raised money for Alabama Forever, a nonprofit organization founded in Birmingham. The program aids in relief efforts for cities affected by the 2011 tornadoes. The choir says this show has been a long time coming. Residents teamed up with the UA Men's a cappella choir, Subject to Change, for tonight's performance.